You stole my heart, you intercepted it. Now you're gone, have to accept it. Did I meet your mom too soon? Or did I do what I always do? Yeah, we made it to the 50, and then you kissed me. We made it to the 40, a new love story. We made it to the 30, and you did me dirty right then. You put the end in tight end, and as I touched down, just like you in a game, I'm in another town, and nothing feels the same. Wish I could go back when we met that day. Oh, whoa, and throw a flag on the play.
German sips with a grin so wide. Pogs on the table can't hide his pride. Creator in the corner starts to glare. Madness sparks and hate fills the air. Stack 'em high, a tower of luck. Germans winning, it feels like pluck. Alice Matt's fury, a brewing storm. Visions of pogs in every form. Pogs are spinning, tables turning. Alice Matt's eyes with fierce fire burning. Germans' laughter echoes loud in a world that's pog-bound proud. Matt sees and he's mad insane. Eyes on fire, can't take the strain. Pogs and pieces drive him to pain. His patience snapping like an old chain. And he's mad insane. Eyes on fire, can't take the strain. Pogs and pieces drive him to pain. His patience snapping like an old chain. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann. Alas, mud fumes can't take no more. Pogs and slammers hit the floor. It's not about the game you see, it's about what fun could be. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann.
You're watching Indie Comic Outliers with Alizmat the Shadow Band.
There's a drawer somewhere full of that shit.
You know, it's like this. It's like my, you know, and he's right. Absolutely right. But this is how I rate a book. And I did it to Alizmat. I got through like 12 pages of a book and I put it down. I haven't read it. I still haven't finished it. I was like, yeah, that's a pretty good book, man. He's like, what? And I'm like, I don't need to read anymore. It was good. It was good. I got through like 2 pages of Shane's and Glorious Rex, and I was like, this is shit. Can't do it.
That's high
that's
praise, folks. That's high praise.
that's if I can't even, because don't expect. I'm probably not going to finish your book, especially if there's a lot of words in it. I'm not going to
Words
finish
are hard.
it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, they're hard, man.
Moi je m'appelle Lolita, le ou bien Lola, du pareil au même. Moi je m'appelle Lolita, quand je rêve l'eau, c'est Lola qui saigne. Quand couche ma langue, j'ai là à fou rire aussi. Fou qu'un phénomène, je m'appelle Lolita, l'eau de vie, nos amours diluviennes. C'est pas ma faute, et quand je donne ma langue au chat, je vois les autres tout prêts à se jeter sur moi. C'est pas ma faute à moi. Si j'entends tout autour de moi, hello Lolita, moi Lolita. Moi je m'appelle Lolita, collégienne au bas, bleu de méthylène. Moi je m'appelle Lolita, coléreuse et pas mi-coton, mi-laine. Oh, tu sais, bouge qui dit pas à maman que je suis un phénomène. Je m'appelle Lolita, l'eau de philo, amours diluviennes. C'est pas ma faute, et quand je donne ma langue au chat, je vois les autres tout prêts à se jeter sur moi. C'est pas ma faute à moi. Si j'entends tout autour de moi, hello Lolita, moi Lolita. C'est pas ma faute, et quand je donne ma langue au chat, je vois les autres tout prêts à se jeter sur moi. C'est pas ma faute à moi. Si j'entends tout autour de moi, hello Lolita, moi Lolita. Lolita,
I can't sleep, 'cause it's burning deep inside. Like gasoline on fire, running wild. No more fear, 'cause I'm getting closer now. So hungry, but I like it anyhow. I go faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster, and I can't live in a fairy tale race, and I can't hide from the fear, 'cause it's right
Good evening. All right, I got the mic real close to me, so I should be nice and audible for all you people in the chat with your spears. Right in your hands. I can smell the blood coming from your direction with those bloody spears ready to chuck them at me. On a Thursday night of all nights. I choose Thursday because Thursday is a night of nothing but pure agape. I have plenty of agape to give out, but for some reason you interpret it as violence, division, bloodshed, gore. That's what you people determine it as. So I have to come with me my digital shields. So that when you chuck your digital spears at me, they get plucked, or that rather they go clanging to clang on my digital shield, and I get preserved. So yeah. Uh, Lunchcast says today is the day. My calls knows today is our day. I always stream on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm sorry, Plunchcast, if Tomothy failed you. See, Tomothy failed you. He failed you. So you're a good man with a good product, but Tomothy failed you, and he wanted to sabotage you. And then doing sabotaging you, he came to my chat in my chat to try to cause a war between me and you, Clutchcast. So Tomothy is making me and you trying to fight because he wants to see the fight of the colors, but not today. That ain't happening today or ever. The colors are going to unite. We colors unite with the whites, the good whites, against the people like Tomothy, who wants the division and the bloodshed. Pure Tomothy shenanigans. And then there's color form throwing tables in the chat because God forbid she says hi to the people. God forbid she calls each individual member of the chat and has a nice, decent conversation with them. No, no, she wants to just be violent and pick up the paraphernalia and insult and hurt people and start with the violence and bloodshed. The river of blood, courtesy of Miss Form over there. Kirk fascist. I'm a white man. We moved past and chucking spears. I know you're one. I hear you're one of the premier spear chuckers. So I want to just let you know that I have nothing personal against you. So let me live another day, and then we can revisit our enmity tomorrow. I appreciate that. California, your lighting makes you look sick. I'm not sick. I'm very healthy. Very healthy. I have good lighting. You're just upset because I can stream and share to the people and bring about the gifts I have brought forth with them. That makes you mad. That makes you seethe, and I get it. That's surely, surely a struggle and a burden that you must have, not one that I will ever share with you. Though. Lunchcast says our streams have been advertised this weekend. I've been advertised since 2023, 2024 on my Thursday nights. So we'll have to coordinate so that you start your streams like at 9:30 or 10. Actually, if you do intros, you just start your stream at 9:30. And then by the time I finish my stream, you'll go right into your stream, and then we can build like that. So don't let Tomothy divide you, Plunge Cast. Don't let him divide you because he is a divider, but we're not. We're not. So now, okay, now Miss Form is with the hi. She goes, "Hi Tom, Plunge, Worm, Mono." She says hi to everyone. Um, I think you missed someone. Yeah, you missed Massive Panda. He was earlier in the chat. You missed Massive Panda. So there's one person you missed. And I'm sure there's some lurkers you missed too. So good job, Miss Form. Good job. You left out the lurkers that helped build the numbers. Great job. See, there's Vin Zinger. He just came in. Did you see how Vin Zinger? I bet not. I bet you didn't see how Vin Zinger. He's a sub amigos, just taking notes of some Bible verses that can help handle certain things. That's always the way to go. I'm all for that. So shout out to Vin Zinger. There's no greater peace than the word of God. So shout out to you for that. Um, yeah. Fine. Oh wait, wine. Who's wine? Who's wine? Who's wine, Colorform? I don't see any wine in there. That's Vin Zinger. It's not his name is not wine. Vin Zinger. And Master Man is an extremely random question. Last man, did you do all the Street Champion art traditionally and all the Beast Citizen digitally, or did you mix and match on both books? So okay, so most I would say 90% of Street Champion Road Warrior Drake was done by hand, no hand to paper. But when I scanned the pages in, I redrew a few of it, or quite a bit of it, digitally, and I re-inked it digitally. So the result that you see with Street Champion Road Warrior Drake, let me pull up the book right here. I can get the book out right now. I can show you the book. I have a copy somewhere here. Here. Here we go. My hardcover copy. So if you look at the end result, it is this is digital, meaning that the final finish is digital, but they started off by hand, and a lot of the pages still exist in physical format. So you know, I do have some of the artwork, although I redrew some of it as well by hand to paper. Uh, but as far as Beast of the Sword Warrior Jake, about 55%, 60%, let's say 60% is digital, and the rest is all hand to paper, which I have over. Actually, I'll show you the hand to paper. Some of which I actually like. I think I'm drawing. I draw better hand to paper. Not that I won't do digital, but I do find myself hand to paper to be better. I think it's just better for me. I do put this drawing here. I started framing my art drawings that I'll be selling at CCon this weekend. So I'll be at CCon selling some of the drawings I drew for the Monday Monster Moratorium. Yeah, those are now going to be sold. I did scan them, so I do have a. Here's one of the drawings I did by hand. This appears in the Beast Citizen book. Shot of the Bat Monster. There's that. There's one drawing here that I really love that definitely is going to make me some money once the book is um more well known. It's one of the drawings that okay, here's the infamous drawing that people make fun of. The one where Drake is in the tall grass with the elders. Yeah, I drew that by hand to paper. That's hand to paper. And I remember when I was drawing this and Wiggle was like, "Oh, that's pretty neat." So I have a video of Wiggle saying that how he liked that page when I was drawing it. Here's this one appeared also in the book. This is Drake's battle with the bat creature. Who I didn't give a name, by the way. So this creature didn't get a name in the book. I couldn't think of one. So you know what? I just won't give him a name. He'll just have no name. The monster with no name. That is the creature that Road Warrior Drake fight. The only other beast citizen monster that has appeared canonically in Road Warrior Drake's world. So, so yeah, there's this one. This is my favorite. This ended up being a splash page in the book. So there you go. So this ended up a splash page, and the more people read the book, the more I'll start framing these pages, and then I'll sell them. But right now, they'll just stay in my collection. So yeah, so and actually, I'm drawing Pumpkin War Patch. So I started working on Pumpkin War Patch issue number 3. Um, I drew it hand to paper pencil, and then I scanned it in, and then I inked it digitally, and I colored it digitally. So I'm going to be doing more hand to paper drawing because I find more strength with that, and then I use the digital to ink it and color it. Not like I said, not that I won't color or not that I won't pencil ink, but I think I find myself just drawing pencil to paper. I have more control that way, so I want to stick with that, and then I'll ink and color it digitally with my Clip Studio. Let's see. Manticore's in the chat. How can a side profile be more? How can a side profile be more fucked up than his front-facing profile? You know, Manticore. No one asked for your opinion on nothing. On nothing. On nothing. Bancroft says, "DUC." Okay, I'm not gonna read the rest. Bancroft, you should know better than that. You're supposed to be a bogan, and you're supposed to know better than that. But you came in here with violence, and I don't like violence. I'm just a peaceful pock, very peaceful pock. Now, if you saw my pinned chat, I have a pinned link to the Fund My Comic campaign for Cyclopean number 10. I guess I should show it, the campaign that is, even though I'm like, I kind of hate having to share the browser through OBS, but still, it's part of the whole deal. So might as well just do it. But yeah, Plunge Cast, Cyclopean number 10. Is this it? No, that's just I think this is it, right? There we go. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and move this here. So Cyclopean number 10 is there it is right there. So that is there we go. Let's make it bigger. By our good friend Hero Shack, who has this book is ready to go. And if you back it and it closes, he's already funded. It's already at $1,000. He needs 1,000 to fund, so it's already funded. So there you go. So you back this campaign and you are guaranteed this book. It's complete, ready to go. Hero Shack has a good track record of fulfillment. He's I think it's 10 for 10 or something like that. So And I'm doing this because y'all see my documentaries. I do a lot of documentaries on the um some of the BS that comes from Comicsgate and that scene. And I'm like, if I spend my time just focusing on the negativity and just focus on the don'ts, I'm gonna put myself in a bad place. So I need to balance it out with like good shit, like people that actually deliver and books that are fun. And I've always thought Cyclopean was a fun character. So what I'm gonna do is after I talk about our artists tonight, Johnny Ryan and BC, I'm gonna color. I already penciled a drawing, my version of Cyclopean. I'm gonna do a coloring of it on stream for you people, even though you don't deserve it. But the link's in the chat. So the link's in the chat. So if you want to back it, go ahead and back it. He's it's live right now. It's already funded, so you're gonna be guaranteed this book. He's on 10 issues already. It's a fun book, fun character. What the indies were made for. It's what the indies were made for. So I'm not reading some of y'all's chats because you're already bastards. So and of course Gifford praying for my failure. That's what he does. That's what he always does. What is the Cyclopean about? Well, go to the links in the pinned comment, Vinzinger. Go check it out there. I'll just quickly do a quick pin down of it. All right, Cyclopean is a fun character. He's like a superhero, but he's got one eye, hence the name Cyclopean. And it's just a fun comic. It's a fun comic. He's got all kinds of characters in there. He's got a world he's building. You know, the colors are fun. The art's fun. So yeah, I mean it's pretty basic. You get the comic book. You get you can get it physical or digital. You can get a T-shirt. And actually, he was supposed to. Once he met his goal, he was supposed to get a haircut. So I don't know if he got his haircut or not, or if he's getting it tonight. But yeah, PDF edition. So yeah, there's plenty to get from this. Again, you are guaranteed this book. Much like Plunge Comics, who plugged his books here a couple weeks ago, you're guaranteed his books as well. So you're going to be guaranteed these books. So Tim Olson obviously vouches for Hero Shack, Cyclopean. So yeah, so I'm going to promote books that are fun and the creators that promote and creators that will fulfill and who are not degenerates. So I'm all for that. And he owes me nothing. I thought it was a good idea to show it, and I'm gonna do a coloring rendition of Cyclopean later in the stream. So you'll see some coloring by yours truly, digital coloring. Uh, Tim also gives a little background on Cyclopean. He is owned and controlled by the government agency called the UFO. Well, there you go. I won't. Plungecast. I had you on my channel. I had you on my stream. You have a link. You plug your link in the chat, and we got you some backers, so you can't say we didn't help you. We helped you, and you just got to put the link, and then I can talk about it. I only got two hands, Plungecast. You're trying to stretch me thin. That's abusive. Stop being abusive. Stop listening to the chat. It's setting you up for failure. I'm here to help you, not hurt you. See, it's already starting. It's already the division started. The Unitah is being split up. The Unitah is getting split up, torn up even tonight. Tim Moses says in the Hiroshak universe, there was a superhero team called Titans. Yeah, so Tim Olsen will give you a little backdrop. Tim Olsen knows Hero Shack, so Hero Shack's been a familiar guy around the space, so he's not. If you're new here, you don't know who he is. I vouch for him. So, uh, back with confidence. But yes, in continuing. Oh yeah, and I am going to be at CCon in Seabright, New Jersey this Saturday. I'll be selling copies of Beast Citizen Road Warrior Drake, Street Champion Road Warrior Drake, and some of my artwork. Um, I really got to get to work on finalizing the content I need for the fifth anniversary edition of Street Champion Road Warrior. I'm having a fifth anniversary edition set up very soon. I'll probably get to work on it next week after I get some stuff out of the way. I'll get to work on it for next week, and we'll have something to present to you at some point for the fifth anniversary edition of Street Champion Road Warrior Drake. Um, Man, of course, has two hands and a fucked up cranium. The man's already falling apart at the seams. Why has nobody banned Manticore yet? I'm curious. Why is Manticore not banned yet? A bunch of wrenches in the tent, but nobody's banned him. Really? Oh, my mom asleep at the wheel. Is this what it is now? You guys asleep at the wheel? And you allow this guy, man in corner, come and type what he's typing? You allow this man to come in here and disrespect me, your host. To diss me, your host. I'm your host here. I gave you all a home and a wrench. And you allow him to come in here and do that to us? 'Cause he's doing it to you guys too. If he insults me, he's insulting you guys in the wrench with the wrenches. You guys, the wrenches are also getting insulted here by manicore. Oh, I'm sorry, woman to whore. Outlaw DX, aka Helmut, says, I heard you're selling signed Chef Boyardee beefaroni cans on that com peanut. Well, just for that, now I'm not selling nothing. How about that? How about I sell nothing? I sell nothing. I'll just show up and have nothing but an empty table, and I'll put my bare feet on there and call myself a Pajit. How about that? I'll call myself a Pajit with my bare feet on the table. Would you want that helmet? Would you want that? Unbelievable. This is just I don't get it. I don't understand. This was not what my plan was for tonight. It was to talk about another great comic artist who had a influence in the scene, who had influence in his craft, not division, not you coming at me with spears. That was not in the table today. Those cards were not dealt tonight on this table. But I get it. You guys hate comic books. You hate art. You hate creation. You hate fun. I get it. You love bloodshed. You love violence. You love it all. I understand now. I get it. I guess I have to work with what I got, right? Got to work with what I got. Outlaw DX says, I want a signed Link shirt and one of the Funko Pops you take with you when you shower. Okay, first of all, I don't take any of my stuff in the shower. Number one, and number two, I don't own. Well, I own two, but they're monsters and they're nicely crafted. That's it. That's it. I already talked about it on stream. I'm sorry if that bothers you, but I talked about it already, and I can't even get into our artist for tonight, Johnny Hart. And yeah, and there you go. See, Plungecast is finally doing the thing. He finally gets it. Post the link. You got to wrench for a reason. He's posted. So if you haven't seen Plunge Comics' latest offering, he's got a Kickstarter on the chat right now. He just posted a link to his Kickstarter, and his book is ready to go. He's another one that's got a book ready to go. Bid with confidence. We're trying to get him funded. Actually, you know what? Let me see where he's at right now. Before I go to talk about Johnny Hart. Let me see where he's at. Plunge Comics is. Let's see. Where is he at? Um, I clicked the link and it didn't take me there. Hold on. Let me do this again. There we go. Go to the site. Okay. Go to the site. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the Kickstarter. I'm not gonna share the screen yet. Okay, so Plunge Comics is at $142. Let me go ahead and share this. He's at 142. There it is. Got a bunch of windows open here. Okay, it's already there. Okay. So $142. There it is. So he only needs 300 and something dollars, and then he funds. He's got 7 days to go. So okay, so guys, he's got 7 days to go. He needs 300 something dollars to go. Okay, so yeah, so he's got to get there. He's got to do more shows. He's got to get on more shows, and then his book is ready to go. So I would hate for him not to fund because he's got a book ready to go. It's ready to go. Like he's not. There's no wait time. He just got to go to the printers with it, get it printed, and there you go. So yeah, my lovely lady Shadowband in the chat. She says hail to the chat. We got Carl D Fly 541. So much anger. I'm not angry. I'm a happy man. Very happy. Very happy. I don't care what Manicore says. I'm very happy. So yeah, totally, totally. So okay. So in researching tonight's artist, it's weird because he actually is responsible for not just one but two strips. Although the second strip it's more the other guy because he collaborated with another artist for Wizard of Id, which is another famous newspaper strip, and it was kind of hard finding artwork that Johnny Hart did for Wizard of Id. So we're just mostly focusing on his premier comic strip, which is BC Comics. And BC Comics. BC is the name of the strip. BC. And BC is actually the name of the main character, who's this orange-haired guy, naive, and you know uh, the naive main character. Let's pull it up here. Is this it? No, that's not it. This is it. There we go. Okay. So this is one of the strips. This is let me go back one more. There we go. Okay. So just a quick rundown of BC. So BC is the brainchild of Johnny Ryan. Johnny Ryan. That's fuck my son. Johnny Hart is the other Johnny in the indie scene. Johnny Hart is the creator of BC. Um, he made the first strip in 1958 when it debuted in American newspapers. He went and he drew and wrote this from 1958 up until 2007. And after he died, because that's when he died, it was in 2007. So after he died, his grandson, Mason Mastriani, continued drawing the strip. His other grandson, Mick Mastriani, wrote the strips. And Johnny's daughter, Harry, was the writer and the colors for the strip. So, she was the letterer and the colorist for the strip. So his two grandsons and his daughter carried on the legacy posthumously up until 2024, which is when I think the strip officially ended. So it's kind of sad when you see these strips going for decades and they collect a lot of memories, nostalgia. They have a legacy of their own, and they're a staple of your newspapers, your morning coffee. And then as you're reading all that boring shit, you get to the funny papers, and you read the strips, and you have fun, and you enjoy it, the naivety of it all. And then one day it stops, just stops. And that's the tragedy of your favorite comic strips. They don't last forever. They don't like we. I've profiled a few artists who've done the comic strip scenes, and they do have a shelf life. They do eventually end. They come to an end, and it's a reminder of these these comic strips. Unlike like comic books like Superman and Batman and Spider Man, those characters are creations of the studios that they're in. Yeah, I mean individual people created them, but they're property of the studios. They were created for the studios, so they'll go on long past the artist or the creator's death. You know, like Spider-Man continues on well after Steve Ditko's death, as does Doctor Strange, and Batman continues on well after Bob Kane's death, and the whole world of Gotham and Bruce Wayne, everything continues on after Bill Finger's death. With comic strips, though, in cases like this, yeah, they'll continue on after the main artist and creator dies, but the kids will carry the legacy for a little bit until it ultimately ends. And that's the tragedy of comic strips is they do have a shelf life, but at the same time, it's that whole do you live do you die great or do you live long enough to become stale? That's where we're at with this. Mazapana says the comic also has a little bit of that Groot aesthetic to it. I dig it. Yeah, it is. You're right. I was thinking about that kind of. I was like, where have I seen this art style before? Or what does it remind me of? And I was like, oh yeah, Guru, Guru the Wanderer, which we covered months ago. I think last year. So, Bancroft says every D word has his day. Is that a threat or a promise? Because I do have my day. My day was here today, now, and then Saturday. So, Vinzinger says not bad. His art style reminds me of the Red Bulls commercial. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Who did the Red Bull commercial? I know what you're talking about. Who did the Red Bulls commercial? Let me see. Red Bulls animated commercial. Who did those? I don't have a name for these, but yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah, exactly. This is almost similar. A little more sophistication, but yeah. Man, of course, says, who reads the newspaper? Jesus, what year is it? 1850? Well, physical rags are on the major decline. I am all for their eventual decline completely. But there are still local papers, there are still local magazines, and it's a good way to get your foot in the door if you're an artist and you want a career in comics, as niche as it is. But if these things are fully done away with, then that's it. Like where do you go from here? Not to get too dire and grim, but I mean, they are digital, but who really goes online? Well, no, let me not say that because there are webtoons for a reason. There are a lot of Arcaven, a lot of online comics that serve as a lot of online sites that serve as havens for like strips, comic strips, webtoons. Like you can do weekly or daily strips, like I'm trying to do with my Son of Skullkill strips. So I guess it's about transition. Reading the newspapers, says Manicore, is a good way to fill your head with propaganda. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, absolutely, 100%, 100%. I don't trust them. They feed you what they want you to read and hear, and they ignore the real story behind the scenes. But we already know that. But anyway, like as a kid, who read the newspaper for news? I surely didn't read it for news. When I got the newspaper on Sunday mornings, you know what I did? I went straight to the comic section. I went straight there, and that was fun. And I have to buy the they did publish it. I just never got a chance to buy it, but the hardcover collection of the entire Spectacular Spider-Man run from the newspapers, because I follow a different continuity from the Marvel comic the mainline story. So I want to get that and have the entire Spider-Man run in my hands. That'd be fun to own. Bankers, I read it so that I wouldn't be ignorant. So there you go. Yes, yes. All right, anyway, so here's a strip. This is one of Johnny Hart's. This is from 2000. What year is this? This is from what year? Five. Oh no, you know what? This isn't Johnny Hart. No, no, no. You know what? This is one of This is one of his Johnny Hart Studios. Oh wait, yeah, because one of the big challenges I found myself when I was researching this was I had to make sure that I was not getting the um the later strips that was drawn by his grandson. So I had to look at the dates, make sure that I was getting. So this is one of his. This is one of Johnny Hart's. You can tell by the signature. This is the one of his one panel strips. Okay, so this one, and this is a shout out to the what face group was it? This was the official, well, not the official, the uh the BC Comic Strip official face group page. This is where I found this at. So give a shout out to them. Credit where credit is due. So Johnny Hart did a short series of strips for the NASA flight crew. This is one of them. I like to report a change in my house. This is pretty relevant. And this right here is I think I want to say this is what, yeah, this is okay. This right here is the first BC comic strip. This is from February of 1958. How come you're writing my name in the sand, Peter? Just so that leave it for posterity. Make sure you spell it right. BC is a fat head. See, look, even then, violence. Just absolute violence. No, no love for the community. Then, of course, I rolled it up regarding the newspaper and pretended it was a sword and launched assault on the neighbor's kids. So that explains a lot, Manicore. That explains so much. That explains so much why he's such a violent person. So violent. Why are you guys laughing in the chat? There's no laughing in the chat. We're supposed to just be serious and have fun. Salt Hater, says Punch Comics. I don't know what that means. Could have put BC is a D word boy, says Timbo. That's why you're banned, Tom. That's why you're in the ban zone. And that's where you belong. You stay there. Here's another strip. Another one of Johnny Hart's strip. Let me just go. So here's BC just walking, minding his own business, having whatever. And Some girl goes hi, and he goes hello there. He walks, stops, and then he says, "What was that?" So with the BC strips, they're very simplistic in the writing. It gets to the point, and it just speaks at the basis of our own individual experiences that we may think is inconsequential, but they're ripe for humor. Absolute ripe for humor. Oh, boy. Next one. Okay, next one. Here we go. Next one. This one's pretty. This is also so. These are the early ones from 1958. Some of you may never have seen these, but so BC goes. They're developing a use for their new lever. For instance, let me see. Oops. Let me see. So they step on the lever, they fall, rock fault rolls, and it locks her in. And then he says, "Now we'll never know what it was." So they can stare at the most obvious thing and they don't get it. Illustrator 2630, hello, welcome to the stream. He says, "I've got my BC collector's glasses from Arby's. They remind me of my father." Oh, nice. I didn't know Arby's had a thing. I don't know how long ago that was, but I didn't know they had a thing. I don't go to Arby's. I think I can count with one hand how many times I've been to Arby's. So, oh wait, is KSS in the chat? Is Kissy in the chat? Where's Kissy? There he is. Okay. So Kissifus has finally made it. No, Kissy. How can it be over, Kissy, if you just showed up? How can it be over? You won nothing, Kissy. Nothing. Damn it, Kissifus. Pay attention. We just started the fun. So anyway, here's another strip. I think. Oh wait, this is the same one, but this is in black and white. Oh, and then I know it down. Okay, here's a fuller one. This is one of the Sunday ones. You can tell it's the Sunday one because of the there's like multi panels on this one. So a day is as 1,000 years by Wiley. Everybody all have a father. No, everybody don't all have a father. Some there are those dads who've passed along. Then there's some who couldn't give less bother. The family situations will be gone. With dads, you cannot just reach out and nab one to pull the family out of its despair. But if for some reason you don't have one, there's one duty all the time up there. Huh. That one is very poignant. That's very poignant. No, she's not America's sweetheart. Well, Kissy. Stop calling her that. She's not. Why are you putting dolphins in the chat, Kissy? What does that got to do with anything? Of all the things to put in the chat, why are you putting dolphins on there? Are you okay? Do you need help? Do you want intervention, Kissy? Do you want intervention? Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. I'll give it to you. We'll reach out to you. We are a healthy community. I'll give it to you, Kissy. Just let me know. Just let me know. Because God forbid you show up here and you're in danger. Okay, you're in danger of something or other. I don't know. I'm trying to help you here. You think that you're an edge lord coming in here and disrupting. You're not disrupting me. Sorry, I had to take a drink break. Oh, that feels good now. My throat is thanking me. Oh yeah, it feels much better. I just had a drink. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay. Ah, my throat feels much better, and I am immune to y'all's spears, y'all's spears. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with it. Now, as we continue on with this, let me go ahead and minimize this because I got another one to show, another strip to show. Let me close this down here. But yeah, that was a poignant one. That was didn't expect that one to be, I guess, sentimental. I don't know, but here's another one by Johnny Hart. Open up this. Here we go. So they're walking on the shore. They see an empty jar. They shake it, and a bunch of screws and other things come out. BC goes, "What's all that?" Junk mail. Yeah, junk mail. Did you guys see it? Did I not show it? Hold on. I didn't even show it. I boomered it. There we go. Okay. Let me show it to you again. So they're walking on the shore. They see an empty jar. This one's from 1980. So BC sees the jar being emptied, and he goes, "What's that? What's all that?" The guy goes, "Junk mail." So we can all relate to that, right? We can all absolutely relate. I fixed it, Manicore. I fixed it. Okay, all right. I fixed it. Don't tell me you didn't see nothing when I clearly fixed it and I showed it on stream. On stream. Michael Bancroft says, "What can men do against such hate?" I'm trying, Michael. I'm trying. I really am. I'm such a warrior. You guys should admire me. Of all the bruises I get from here, this is a war zone that I step into on YouTube in my own chat. Yet I perceive and go on. I know. Gifford says I suck. No, you suck, Gifford. You could suck these. How about that? Uh, wait. Hannah says, "Is that a judgment or a demand?" You're a sick man, Kissy. You're a very sick man. BC as in B citizens is Gifford. Oh, you know what? No, but I'll take it. BC, B citizen. BC Road Warrior Drake. I do too. I do too. So, but yeah, if you guys didn't hear me, Johnny Hart also was doing Wizard of Id. That was another famous newspaper strip, but I didn't include that in this set of images because most of it, at least the ones I found, were done by Grant Parker, who's the artist and the co-creator of Wizard of Id. And I think I'm gonna do Grant Parker next week. I already started downloading some of the images for that, so I'll do Grant Parker next week. But because if that's mostly his, we'll cover Wizard of Id on that stream. But we're just doing BC, which is a mockery of prehistoric times. He says, "Stop yelling at my good friend Manicore, you jerk. He's a dolphin, even though I don't know what that means." Yeah, I don't know what that means either, Kissy. I really don't know what that means. But you put it, not me, so I'm judging you for that. I can do that. I'm allowed. Tomothy says, "Yes, I remember Wizard of Id." He says, "Aladdin is the Wizard of AIDS." Uh-huh! Rick Orb says, "The jokes get better in this iteration." Oh yeah, you know what? With any writer, Greg Goldworm, with any writer, when you start off your first book, you're basically just testing what you can do and how far you can go with your story or your characters, and then you settle in, you're comfy, and then you start finding your stride, and then you start to notice your writing gets better because you found your stride. Colin Lampin says, "Doing a stream about Christian Johnny Hart and showing all these whorish women." What are you talking about? I'm showing cavemen. They're cavemen. They're cavemen, Colin. They're absolute cavemen. Phil, someone says AIDS wizards are top tier on this server. AIDS wizards? Is that gonna be a thing now that I'm gonna see all on every one of the streams? Is that what it is now? You're warning me what's to come? Is that what it is, Phil and Somo? Is that what you're doing? Are you a globalist? You probably are. Anyway, Carl D says the lore of Flipper. Different stream. Different stream. Wait, did Manicore just call Carol an asshole? Did you just insult Colorform? When did you get so based, Manicore? When did you get so based? Ken says with the first relevant comment in ages, he says, "I read BC, solid comic strip, It's the bee's knees. Okay, let me ask you guys a question in the chat. For those of you that have read BC and you like it, what about BC? What is it about BC that you liked? What did you think were its strengths? What is it that made you fans of it and that made you want to follow it every time you got a newspaper back in the day? Let me hear your all's thoughts in the chat. Let's see what good comments you can come up with. Um, I'm trying to figure out what the dolphin had anything to do with that. What with what? Like seriously, what did the dolphin have to do with any of this? Like it was just was that necessary? Was having a dolphin in the chat necessary? I'm just curious. I think it's a very 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 poignant and very relevant question, but you people are too scared to ask it. I was like, you're scared to answer it, but that's on you. That ain't on me. That's absolutely not on me. So I suddenly remember seeing BC in the comic strips now. It says Gifford. Yeah, it's one of those strips that like when you see images of it, then you're like, okay, I remember that now. Like things like Kathy and we talked about Wizard of Id. There's also what we did last time, like Andy Cap and Beetle Bailey, like something familiar about them. Like you've seen them before, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's right, I remember that. I definitely remember that. So Phil someone said, I'm a psoriasis wizard. I have really good area of affect attacks. BC strength, says Kissifus, was it made me laugh enough to not yell, why is this shit terrible? Like Funky Wingerbean made me. Huh, okay. Funky Wingerbean. Let me take another drink. Mm, mm. Ah. Okay, color form. Why are you putting your PayPal in my stream? Don't be putting your PayPal on there. I'm the one that's supposed to be making money, not you. This is my strat. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on. Time out. Hold on. This is my stream color form. I make the money here, not you. You pay me. I don't get you paid. You pay me. Unless you have a book, then I get you paid. Like you did with Plunge Comics, but not with you. You don't have a book. No, actually, no, it's not true. You had a book, but it was actually a manifesto. A very sick, twisted manifesto. And the sick thing is, you got people telling you you could turn that into a book. And I think in the back of my head, that's what you're doing. You're gonna make that into a book and indoctrinate a group of people against me because you're a sick person. You're not putting a PayPal in my chat. Your PayPal doesn't belong there. I get paid, not you. You pay me, not the other way around. Get with the form of color form. You know how this goes here. People in the chat, do not click color forms. Do not tip her. Do not pay her. She's just here to divide us, turn us against each other. We're a united family. Don't let her do that. Not today. Not today. A lot of that reminds Carol of Ziggy. I remember Ziggy. Wait, my nose ain't that big. My nose ain't that big. So you hush. $20 is $20. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. Let's see. And of course, F that chart Dillard is AWOL. You can't prove it. What chart? I don't do charts here. I don't have charts. Anyway, Colorform is on his old stream. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about apocrypha stuff, not related to me and my brain here. Okay, it says don't yell at Carol for making money. Don't hate the player, hate the game. As if you become a better player. No, you're my chat, my room, my space. I make the rules here, not you, Kizzy. Not you. I do. I get paid, not you. Hmm. You need to get with the program, you people. Phil and someone says we'll find Diller if we put his face on the milk cartons. Uh, I don't know. I heard a little rabbit hole thing about the whole kids in the milk carton things. Um, I heard some things. It's to say like it's you see the meme on X where you had that what was it the hero the father from The Incredibles and he has that face where he's smiling, and he stands side by side with a black and white photo of him, darkened in black and white. It's before you know, and then it's after you know, or it's before you know, and then when you know, kind of thing. Your face becomes the second picture when you kind of find out what the purpose behind the missing kids on the milk carton was. I'm like, oh, that's kind of evil. Oh, that's kind of evil. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there because I saw that in the chat and you guys it triggered me. Poor Dillard. Anyway, okay, it says I was told Manicore is called Dolphin because he has a blowhole. Oh, it's disgusting. You put that in my chat, Kizzy. What are you? What are you, John Malin with your degeneracy? With your sex stuff? Now you talking to us about Manicore's blowhole? Are you serious? Is this why I have not been given the super secret dead yard links lately? Because y'all go into these little secret groups and discuss each other's blowholes? Is that what it is? You talking about each other's blowholes now? You're a sick man, Kansas. Very sick. Maybe it's glad I don't get the links. I don't want to hear about any man's blowhole. Doesn't someone says and someone says I hear you can make a lot of money if you have a blowhole. I'm okay. I'd rather be a poor. How about that? I'd rather be a poor. Yeah, exactly. Great Goldworm. Dog. Fucking. I know. I know. Now we got blowholes in the sphere. Blowholes. 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 I'm so glad Johnny Hart passed away. Didn't have to see this obvious insult to his name and legacy. Talking about blowholes in the chat. So stupid. You guys are so unbelievable. This is what you degenerated into. I can't. I really can't. Anyway, here's another strip. One of the main ones from the Sundays, not the daily ones. You can tell because of the size of it. So you got a snake who says nonsense, passes the sun, and says future events cast backward shadows. Oof, that's pretty deep. So, oh, this is I forgot to mention this strip is from Easter. So the snake goes, okay, okay, sense, and he's got the shadow of the cross on him. Is this your new Easter model? She says to BC, and BC goes, it's part of these sticks. It's part of it. These sticks represent God. You and I will be Adam and Eve. We'll stand on these marks. Okay. Wow, we're good. We're so far away from him. Do you think he hates us, Adam? No, he's a God of love, Eve. But we rejected him. Even so, he'll always reach out to save us. God is into collectibles? That's right. Watch what happens when the son gets to the cross. The son? His son? That's good. I stand corrected. Well, there you go. Nice little Easter strip. Let me see. Now, I want to see people in the chat take this and resort to levels of degeneracy. Let's see you guys do it. Let's see, do it. So, already, you guys are on point. You're on point. KS says, Manicore said it's better to have a blowhole than a blow up hole. What do you think that means? I think it means you need to get off the computer. Get off the dead yard links. That's what it means. Man, as Panda says, word. I don't know about what, but okay. Uh, some person is here. He says, hello. Hello, some person. Some normalcy maybe from you. Maybe some normalcy. Because the chat is becoming a lost cause, but maybe you don't gotta be some person. Maybe you can be the voice of reason and normalcy. Please don't engage in the conversation of whatever this has become. It's become something abnormal, and rather it not be abnormal. Greg Goldworm asks, "How can it be Christian if it's before Christ?" It's a comic. It's like the Flintstones. Like how did the Flintstones? How is society before society? Or if you want to get real technical, how did the Flintstones drive cars with no fuel? You know, some questions you don't gotta ask. Just enjoy it for what it is. Enjoy it for what it is. KSS, some person is here. Finally can take a break from dropping links. You didn't drop anything. You didn't drop any links. What are you talking about, Kissy? You dropped nothing. No, you dropped degeneracy. You dropped a lot of it in the chat. That's what you did do. You did a lot of degeneracy and conversations about blowholes. That's what you did. That's what you did. Nobody. The only people that dropped links was Coliform for a stupid PayPal pay me thing and Plunge Comics for his Kickstarter. That's all. No one else dropped nothing except words and poo. There's unnatural tidings tonight in chat. Yes, there is, Film Someone. There is absolutely unnaturalness happening in this chat tonight. Lunch Comics, did you not see Fred use his feet? Okay, see, that's another problem. Lunch Comics. You tell me that he will be able to move a vehicle made of stone and at minimum two people, and at times four, in his car with his bare feet. Do you see the problem with that? Do you see how that's totally impossible? But the thing is, that just goes to my point of there's certain questions you don't gotta ask when you read a book, or in this case, a comic strip. Just enjoy it for what it is. Just enjoy it for what it is. Stop dropping your PayPal link, Colorful. I'm gonna have you banned. Oh, you are banned already. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry to you. I'm just sorry to the chat for having me repeat what they already know, because you're in the ban zone. I don't know, Carl D. This is KSS's fault. Him and Manico had a secret meeting, and this is what they brought out. They brought this out. They did this. This is not Kissy and Manicore. Cavemen had tard strength as Kissy. Okay, they didn't have that strength. Okay, there's no way that they were able to move an entire vehicle made out of stone with some wood and four people in it easily. They can't do that. They can't do that. It doesn't work that way. So I'm gonna do this now. Since I can't show a comic strip, I can't show BC without you people are trying to degenerate it and get into a conversation that didn't need to happen. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little coloring right now. I need to check out Farside. Scott. I know Scott Larson. People have been asking me to do Scott Larson for a while. He's in the list. I haven't forgotten. He's in the list. I definitely do Scott Larson for sure. And I gotta do Brent Parker next week, but Scott Larson will probably be after that. So I promise you, we'll do Far Side. And a lot of people have been asking me for Far Side. They've been asking me for Calvin and Hobbes. I get it. That's in the queue. Trust me, it's in the queue. So we'll definitely get into those. Greg Goldman says the Flintstones made perfect sense, but an Isha story and a comic strip called BC is just confusing. Okay, you have to understand something, Greg Goldman. Don't let the chat, don't let them influence you. Don't let them propagandize you. Okay? It's a comic strip. Have fun. Don't let them do this to you. You're better than this, Grey Worm. You're better than this. You're better than You're butter. You're be butter. Be butter. Don't be like them. Don't be the chat. Don't be the chat. Man, of course, heading on out to the real world. The stream is too gay for him now. Fine. Be that way. Blowhole boy. You call me? I'm blowhole boy. I'm blowhole boy. I didn't talk up blow. That was KSS. He brought it up. He brought up blowholes. That was KSS all the way. He did that, not me. Not me. Oh, it's Ibrahim Kabir. He says, I knew you were a Mossad agent trying to teach us Farsi, so we became sleeper agents. This is what you bring. This is what you contribute to the chat. Totally contribute to the chat. Straight in front of, okay, yeah, I meant Gary Larson, yeah. I don't know where I got Scott from. I meant Gary Larson, yeah, yeah. I sometimes will not make up, I'll mix up names. So yeah, I haven't forgotten. He's on my list, so along with Uh, Bill Watts for Calvin and Hobbes. I have not. Oh, Bill Watts for Calvin and Hobbes. I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten. I was a sleeper agent once, and then my alarm went off. So it's Kissy V. Oh, sorry, that's Tim Balson. He said that. I was only told. Oh, so okay, so you're blaming Carol for the blowhole talk. So you're saying it's Carol's fault. That's what you're saying, Kizzy, right? You're saying that, not me. I'm just reading the chat. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little coloring right now for a drawing I did in pencil. So remember I talked earlier about me drawing hand to paper? Let me see, where is it? Here it is. So I'm gonna do Hero Shack's character, which is Cyclopean. I'm gonna do a little inking right now. I'm gonna ink this, and then I'm gonna color it. And it's gonna be fun. And I had fun drawing it, and I think I'll have fun inking it. So, and you people are gonna have fun watching me ink it, and you're gonna have fun with me enjoying it, and not worrying about how far you want to hurt me and damaging my brand. But you can't damage my brand. I'm an entity. I'm an entity. You can't damage my brand. Nice try though. Nice try. Actually, maybe I should draw nipples on him. It wouldn't be a good idea because you guys are degenerate. But I will make some kind of indentation on the bottom of the pecs. So there we go. Yeah, I drew this yesterday, and I said I'll probably do the coloring on live stream today. And I will read the chat. I'll read the chat. Don't worry. Don't get all hiffy or puffy or dilly or whoppity. I'll read the chat. I'll read what you guys got to say. I'll read it, I promise, or nothing, or maybe. You know, if you want. Lady Shadowman's asking me if she wants if I need her to read the chat. I told her if she wants to. She says give her 3 to 5 minutes, so that's fine. I will I'm gonna just ink a couple of seconds of this, and then I'll read what you guys are saying so far because I don't trust leaving my chat to y'all's peoples. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I should have the great Cyclopean tell you guys to hit the like and subscribe button, but that'd be too weird, right? Because he's not my character, and I'd be attributing to him what his creator probably did not. But I'm a dreamer; I can do those things. I wish you guys can follow along. You can follow along, right? I wish you could do that. Follow along. But no, it's beneath you people. It's all beneath you people. But it's fine though. It's fine. You wanna know why it's fine? You guys wanna know why? Because I got pay you. Remember, today's Thursday, so there's plenty of agape for me to give to you people. Plenty to give. So sure, I agape you all. I shouldn't, but I do. So there. Let me stop for a second, read the chat. What are y'all saying? Let's see. Plunge comic. Oh, we got Johnny Randley. Says, speaking only for myself, I'm having fun. Wee, says Johnny. Okay. Hail to you, Johnny. Johnny, good seeing you, Johnny Randall. Plunge Comics. I scored some really cool stuff on my wild op shop hunt today. We'll be showing it on a stream after the D word stream ends. I'll be ending in about 20 or so minutes, so hang in there. Tommy says he isn't reading the chat. I am all wapadilly. I don't know what that means. Not too behind, no. Not too behind. Kaya says this creature is on Yo Gabba Gabba. Okay. So there you go. Yo Gabba Yo Mama. How about that? Gabba Yo Mama. Check out. Okay. He plunge comics. No, okay, stop with the goring. There's no goring in the chat. And with that, I'm caught up in the chat. So there you go. I'm caught up in the chat. Yeah, I said for the indie comic outlier streams, as I talk more about some of these outliers and show their art, I'm like, you know what? I do want to do more drawing on my streams, especially since I seem to get some decent retention as long as I keep it entertaining and not boring. But then I think you people think attacking me is fun. So I think we have a sharp disagreement on what is fun. For some of you people, fun is watching me being all offended and not having fun. You take delight in that. I bet you think a flying and be marrying is fun too. I know you do. Like I said, I forgive you all because I got pay you, all you people in the chat. It's fine though. It's fine. No offense taken. None. I got Lady Shadowbane here. She's briefing me in case I need to read up on some new chats. Uh, I think Grey Gold Worm was the last comment. Let me see. Okay, it was after Timothy tried to gar, which is against the term of services. So that was the last thing I read. Gar? He tried to he tried to gar. There's no garring. I said there's no garring. What's gar? What? What's gar? They're sick people. I don't know what. Are we on the gar again? That's what I'm saying. They're doing the gar thing. You got to stop.
Okay. Kansas says last man wants to do more drawing. I like that word.
So I'm making fun of my English kissy. Just stop.
You have good English.
I do have good English, but he makes fun of it.
I mean, you listen to me talk enough, and I just make up words and throw them out there like they mean something.
Yeah, but that's
so I like drawing. That is a word now.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm. Phil Anselmo says, "Gabba Gabba, we accept you. One of us. One of us. One of us." I love it. Tim Olson says, "Stop goopaying us." Goopaying?
It's supposed to be, it's agape, Timothy. Agape. Okay? And you can't stop me because it's given to you freely. Can't do that.
Some person says, if you forgive them, then they're not in the ban zone anymore. Who's in the ban zone?
The same four people. Jabbage, Gifford, Colorform, and Timothy.
Okay, well, I have only ever pardoned Harold and Timothy.
Well, they're repeat offenders, so I have to keep putting them back in the bin. So,
yeah. They are pardoned. They are free. They're pardoned.
This was not discussed.
Mm-hmm.
No, this was not discussed.
Yes, it didn't have to be.
It don't know. In I needs to be discussed. I have to discuss it. No. It needs to be discussed.
Tim Olson says the Gar will not be oppressed. Peanut-headed Satan. Damn. You know, that would be a good drawing to do. Can we do a peanut-headed Satan? I would love to see that.
Don't give in to Tom.
I have a very curious mind. That, you know, maybe I should just ask a AI to draw me peanut-headed Satan.
Please don't. Please don't. No. Oh God, no. No. No, because you're gonna give this chat.
Do it. I want to see it. Okay. Hi, Tim Olson. He says, "Hell, our fair lady Shadowband." See, that's the kind of respect. This is why I like your chat. I don't get that kind of respect around here.
They're trying to divide the community. Don't read his comments.
Some person says, "I'll tell Jabba you took him out of the ban zone and that you'd love for him to be here." Oh, are you gonna bring Jabba?
No. Okay.
No.
No. He's. You guys are in the ban zone. This is not thoroughly discussed. Not thoroughly discussed.
A guy in his room says, "My name is not Gifford, so I'm actually not banned." That you know,
Okay.
I like that. I love a good loophole.
No. See,
So I am with the guy in his room,
okay.
and
He,
since
he
I
is
am Lady Shadow Band, I say, hear
no.
ye.
See. Okay. So he's playing with your. He's playing on the fact that you don't know the rules.
Me,
The
I didn't get to
rules.
make my announcement.
The rules are once in the ban zone, I give you
No,
ban zone names. That's just
you get no,
that is
no. Once you are given band zone names, it doesn't mean that their other name stops
it
existing.
does mean that because they're
Yeah, you
bans.
can't just throw someone in the ban zone and change their
The
name.
government
If
names.
changing their name, it is up to them
The
to dead name themselves.
the government names no longer is
Mm-hmm.
pertinent. They have ban zone names.
Okay, so it says Elias Matt won't put me in the ban zone. I asked him to, but he refuses.
No, because he wants to go there. Says if you want to go there, you're definitely not going there. You have other things waiting for you.
The guy in his room says, "Ask AI to draw Gar, or is Gar peanut headed Satan?"
For
And
Allah.
then he says, "Wait, are we in the band zone? That's kind of cool. I heard they have a camp. So if anyone finds band camp, you let me know."
Band camp?
Wait, have you not seen that movie?
I don't.
Do you not know the band camp reference?
I don't think I do know.
Oh my! I. It's not. Are you seriously?
I'm just listen.
Wait,
No,
do we have to add that to the list of movies you've not seen?
you may have to. Yeah.
You don't know the line. This one time at band camp.
The only camp that I knew was the kid was Space Camp.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. You're a very sheltered child, Brittany.
Maybe.
Mm. Well, technically that came out when we were adults. So
Oh,
what's your excuse?
I was probably watching Batman.
I can believe that. I can or Transformers.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Probably Transformers. Great Go Worm asks, "What is Cyclops' powers? What are you drawing anyway?"
This is Cyclopean. This is a character that by a guy named Hiroshak who is
Mm-hmm.
funding his comic today. So I said, let me just draw this because he's a fun character to draw.
Okay.
So that's why I'm drawing it.
Is he supposed to be brown?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He's absolutely supposed to be brown. That is
Cyclopean.
yes.
Is it Cyclopean or Cyclopean? 'Cause
Cyclopean.
I want to say Cyclopean.
Yeah, Cyclopean. And actually he
Okay.
has green eyes, not black. So let me go ahead and there we
Okay.
go.
All right. Let's see. Some person. Let's see. Oh, he's chilling there. Okay. Elasmac calls me Kissy. I don't know why. Carol told me it's because of my perky nipples. Oh, TMI, KSS.
Exactly. You
I keep telling him to stop calling you Kissy, so I'll keep working on that. Yeah, Great Goldworm. Throughout the name of the movie, American Pie, and Tim Olson called you a nerd.
nobody listens to Tim Wilson.
A guy in his room. Okay, it's confirmed the duck isn't illegal. He knows less American movies than Reenie. I,
That puts me in good. You know what?
Sheltered is
That
not the
puts me.
same as illegal.
That puts me in good company. That puts me in good. You know who said that? Was it Gifford?
It was the guy in his room. I
Oh,
don't know who Gifford is.
that's him. That's the guy in his room. That's his.
Yeah, no.
So Gifford confirms that I'm in good company. So you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad, Gifford. You keep it up because you're just confirming how good I am and how much I'm influential in this space. Good on you.
In the community.
The community, yes. A beautiful place.
Is it though?
It really is.
I heard there's a lot of drama there.
That's why I kicked him out.
Oh. So there's no more drama in the community.
Not as long as I can help it.
No drama in the community.
No drama.
No drama in the community.
Correct.
I'm gonna hype myself up. I feel tired.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I gotta scroll back here, Tim Olson. See what you're talking about.
Yeah. What is Tomothy talking about?
I'm figuring out.
See what you did, Tomothy? You see what you did, Tomothy? We're not making sense. We're not making sense.
KSS says I watched American Pie when it came out. I was just a child in my early 20s. I can't remember. Are we the same age as Kissafus or
We probably are,
I
but
think we are.
I'm not supposed to say
Okay.
that. So
Tim Olson says there's a peanut devil in the Discord. What? There's a peanut devil? Some person thinks that you're projecting. He
projecting
says
nothing.
strange that a Lasmat calls KSS Kissy. Is it projection? Perhaps.
Projection of what?
Carol says he definitely wants to kiss KSS.
No, that is fake news, Colorform. Fake news.
Tim Olson, you need to save that drama for your mama, okay?
What is Tomothy saying?
He says we couldn't save the drama for our mama. Lady Shadowban don't want no drama. That's why dating Elasmat here. He's pretty dramaless until he gets online. Of course, he's less drama. He's less drama. He's got less drama than when we first started dating. I'd like to think that I had something to do with that, but who knows? Like it peaceful around here, Tomothy.
See, she gets it. I bring peace and agape. What do you bring, Tomothy? What do you bring, huh?
Tim, put again in the chat what exactly you want me to take a look at because I scrolled back and my phone's being weird saying I'm having trouble signing in. So if you could just drop it in the chat again, so I can go check that out when I have a chance. Yes, this says, oh yeah, Sumo is this week at, okay, he's talking to Phil. Okay, I still have to check out Angela's Sumo stream.
It's exactly what it is. She just EFAP sumo events.
Okay, well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. I mean, if you're into sumo, that's fine. I mean, I didn't say it's wrong.
We should just like get on and do voiceovers.
They're not worthy of my voice.
No, not you.
Oh,
Plunge, I am a Black Sabbath fan. And no, it does not sound right without Ozzy. Saw a really good drawing of him when we went to the indoor flea market this past weekend. I know you mentioned. Did you mention that on your Monday stream?
yeah.
The flea market
I
and
showed the
that.
magazine that I got from there.
Yeah, and you talked briefly about that artist that had like a little shop set up in there of like drawings he did. He had a good one of Ozzy. I really liked. He did a really good job. KSS says Elasmat was born in the summer of 1978. I was born on December 28th, 1977, the year of the Wookiee. Elasmat is a kid to me. Ew.
You know, Kissy, I may be a kid to you, but I'm more mature beyond your years. How about that?
Oh, Tim Olson says he can't drop it in chat because he doesn't have a wrench. But he's got the number one spot in the chat. Why doesn't he have a wrench?
He just only started coming around, and even when he came around, he was joining the people against me. He really was a hurtful man. He's very hurtful. So I put him in the ban zone, and he stays in the ban zone.
Hi, Jabba.
Oh fuck! Who put Jabba here? Who put Jabba here?
Georgina Floyd says, she. Get out of here, Georgina. Quit flirting with my man.
No. You don't tell
Quit
that.
flirting with my man.
You don't speak to Georgina that way.
Orange haired
You
pussy.
don't speak to Georgina that way. Georgina should have been Helen of Troy. She's the real Helen of Troy.
Excuse you?
She really is.
Excuse you?
She is the real Helen of Troy.
Okay, I'll remember that the next time I think I want to rock your world. I'll remember that.
Georgina Floyd is. You can't speak ill of Georgina Floyd that way.
I didn't speak ill of her.
Ever.
I said she's an orange haired hussy.
How dare you say that? Don't speak to
That
her.
could be a compliment in certain places in the world.
Well, that could be true. Yes.
Yeah, so we don't know.
She's still Helen of Troy though.
Tim, since you don't have a wrench, can you just type it in chat? Can you just type what you want me to go check out? Tim says you're sleeping in the living room.
Nice one, Tomothy. Nice one. Could have fooled me. Wait, what did Jabba come and say, by the way?
He says someone is in the doghouse.
I am not Kitty did, so you already lied on that one.
Carol says, not another couch surfer. Who else is on the couch? Ethan?
Probably.
Oh. Who? Who's on the couch? I try to keep up, but I also have other things going on, because I try to have a life. But, sometimes I pick up on things, but it's hard to keep up sometimes on what's going on. And when I come to a Lasmat and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Anything new? Anything interesting? He's like, no. So he's not a good relayer of information to me.
Maybe because I try to keep you sane from the.
I am perfectly sane.
That's because you haven't
You
been.
need to learn from me.
You have not been
Well,
exposed.
I've been exposed to worse.
No, not to this.
Hence why I'm saying.
Oh gosh, no,
Yeah.
not to this.
You don't know.
I try.
Trust me.
I don't think you want to be exposed to this.
Trust me. Exposed to what? It's a cyclops.
No, not this. Not Cyclopean. He's cool.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. Yeah. That's the only time he would end up in the doghouse is if he did try to not tell me something. Because I think that's a huge peeve for me now. Like I'll ask him, hey, what's going on? I'm like, doesn't matter. I don't talk about it. Oh, well, we're gonna talk about it, sir.
Well, that's mean.
Yeah. What?
That's mean.
My curiosity has to be satisfied. Tim Olson says it's in the racist section of Elasmat's Discord. You have a Discord called Racist Will Racist?
That's why I keep all the bad elements at because I don't want them spewing that hatred in the main
Oh
section.
my goodness.
Yeah, I have to keep them there because if not, then they'll derail my life.
Carol says EVS is on the couch, but it's probably mostly due to him needing to wear a diaper and going up the steps to his bed. It's too hard on his knees. I have bad knees, so I can empathize in that regard. But yeah. Don't I, honey?
He does.
We need a 1 floor house. New 1 floor house.
Yes.
Lady Shadow Man needs 1 floor.
Goals.
A nice little ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Home. That's what I need.
Yes, goals.
Plunge Comics says that's where he keeps me. Why are you keeping him there?
Where?
Wherever it is that you're keeping
I don't know.
him.
Where am I keeping you, Plunge?
On the couch?
What?
Is he keeping you on the couch or in the band zone? Wait, did you stick Plunge in the band zone?
No, he's not in the band zone.
I don't know. You stick a lot of people there.
No, he's definitely not there. He's not there.
Does he keep you in the dark too, Plunge? Phil Anselmo says EVS could eventually end up on my 600-pound life. I see a future where that happens. I have watched that show. It can be quite informative and entertaining at times. So, I try not to judge. Punch says, same. I gotta wear the elasticized braces myself on both knees. Plunge, I cannot stand those things. I have not found a good one yet. So, I gotta look into some other options for a knee brace in the Discord racist area. Okay, Plunge, I will. Oh, you keep Plunge in the Discord racist area. Well, quit being racist, Plunge. Quit being racist. Okay.
He's mean to me.
Oh, stop.
He is. He's mean to me. I've been nice to him the whole time. He's been mean to
I
me.
think you're mean. I think you're being mean.
No,
Keeping people in the racist Discord.
no. He's a welcome member of the community. I just think a few people are mean. A few.
Is this mine?
That's yours.
Yeah, Plunge. I have the same kind, and I've tried a few different kinds, and they never stay up.
Okay, why is Jabba
I
LOL?
a good one.
Why is Jabba LOLing?
I don't know.
Jabba, stop LOLing. Stop. Hold on a second.
You do have that pen.
Stop LOLing, okay? This is my stream. You're derailing it. Stop it, Jabba. Stop it right now. Enough. Okay? You're gonna tear apart the community talk. We're united. We're a front. And you're bringing it up with hatred. Stop it.
Babe, put your camera up.
No, because I'm afraid that
No, put your camera up. Put it up. Put it
anyway, so I see what you did there, Jabba. Tommy, stop ruffling, stop lolling. Stop it. Stop it.
Kurt Fashy says it's hard to know what you can and can't talk about. I missed some episodes of Days of My CG, and in the daytime drama characters are in flux. That would be a good title. Days of our CG.
Why are you guys ruffling? Stop.
Days of our CG.
Wait, why are they ruffling the chat?
Good.
Stop ruffling.
Tim Olsen, Lady Shadowban, you should be one of the first to get a Melvin figurine when they come out, so you can torment a Lasmat. You know, Tim, I don't typically buy figurines, but I would do it just for that.
This is what I'm drawing.
Just out of spite.
This is what I'm drawing, Kissy. This is what I'm drawing. Cyclopean. I was doing my rendition of it. There you go. This is my rendition of it.
Tim Olsen says lol raffle. Kurt Fashy says raffle. Tim Olsen says Lamau. KSS wants to know who is this character that you're drawing?
I read his shot and I showed him. He was in here the whole time. I had the link pinned in the chat in the comment section. I had the link pinned to this from my from my comic. It's the Cyclopean #10 book. Shazam! And I said, let me just draw the character because the character's kind of fun. Let me draw my own rendition of it, and it'd be fun. So that's what I did. I drew my own rendition of Cyclopean. There it is right there. It's pretty cool. That's what I did. I drew it, okay? So don't act like you don't know now, because you know now. I told you, Kissy. I told you what it is. You've seen it for yourself, okay? This is how I drew him, okay? This is where he is. This is how he looks in his... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I think they're laughing because I gave you bunny ears. It was pretty funny.
This is Cyclopean, okay? This is my rendition of it, okay? That's cool. In my style, okay? My style, okay? My style.
Lamau. Kurt Fashies.
Tim Moss says you could, if you don't know who Cyclopean is, Tim Moss says you could read the first 9 issues for free on their website. So that's a good way to catch up. So there you go. See, you can catch up on the lore, catch up on the universe, and you got the whole thing right there. So no excuses. None. None. By the way, for those of you that care, I will be at CCon this Saturday at Seabright, New Jersey. I'll be selling copies of Beast Sister Road Warrior Drake, Street Champion Road Warrior Drake, and my artwork, which I have framed. The artwork that I've drawn in all these streams, specifically for the Monday Monster Moratorium. I'll be selling those original artwork at the con. So beautifully framed too. I have them all framed nice and lovely. So you'll be getting a beautifully framed original piece of art by yours truly if you go to CCon and any convention I attend after that. KSS says, Alaska, I found those old Paranormal Time Life ads. A man is about to board a plane when he gets a feeling of doom and decides not to board. 2 hours later, the plane crashes, never flying again. Yeah, there's a lot of stories like that in my Time Life books. Mysteries of the Unknown. Great book series.
I used to love that stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, I have the books on my show. They're pretty cool. Great piece of nostalgia. I talked about this on my Monday stream. We got into a conversation about that, and it was fun. I enjoyed talking about it and reading into that. KSS. Wait, what's it?
Joe says you need a juice box and a cookie. He had a moon pie earlier. He's fine.
Had a very delicious moon pie. Yes. KSS. How much you charging for the? I don't draw baboons, Kissy. I don't look. They're werewolves. Werewolves. That's the werewolf from the Howling. Now charging by
$50. $350.
$50.
$350.
$350? No, they're gonna pay. They don't even pay Bosch Foreskin that much money for original art. So
yeah. Well, if they're gonna call it baboon art, they should pay me.
It's a werewolf from the Howling. Okay? Howling werewolf. $50 for that one. Because again, they're all really beautifully framed. So
we went and digitized.
yes, we actually I went to Staples to scan. I went somewhere to scan them, so I got scanned.
You went to your old workplace?
I don't work at Staples. I never worked there. Stop it.
It's a cool place.
I never worked there. Okay? Stop it. Free titty says Crackfish. I do get free titty. Anyway,
What?
He typed, not me. Colorform says free fitty. No. Some
Boons. I love it, Tim Olson. Wear boons.
some person's dropping the link for Phenomenal number one. Oh, Phenomenal one to four. Yes, and you'll be getting copies of those. If you go to CCon, Von Coleman will be there too.
Phenomenova.
That's
What
Von.
is- Yeah, that's Vaughn's, right?
That's Von Coleman's
Yeah.
book, which I have actually I have them here.
You didn't give me one.
We share it, so this is issue number
Really?
one.
You haven't shared it with me.
Well, there you
yet.
go.
Well,
Here's
show
issue.
it off to the chat.
Here's
It's
issue
a
number one.
beautiful cover.
Yes.
I'm seeing it in person. It looks much better than on his crappy camera. Beautiful, beautiful cover.
Okay.
There we go. That's ridiculous. We'll just hold this here instead of your face.
I don't draw baboons and
I think-
raccoons. Just
I think the look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous.
I don't draw them, Kizzy. I draw werewolves. Werewolves.
You should draw a wear baboon.
They don't exist. They're not fun to draw.
But it's probably never been done.
They're not
before.
raccoons, Grego. That is the werewolf from American Werewolf in London. And if you want it, it's $50 plus shipping. Okay.
ESS
Huh?
says Lasmat should draw baboons
Darn.
and raccoons.
Darn.
They're in demand in these parts. Raccoons are popular. The little cute ass trash cans. See how rude he is? He won't even let me talk.
They're railing the stream. Stop it. She's trying to read the comment and you guys are interrupting with your nonsense.
You're
Stop it. Stop it.
Great Goldworm says, I want the raccoon picture. How much?
I've read that. And I told him it'd be $50 plus shipping if he wants it. So
I like the raccoon picture.
it's not a raccoon, it's a werewolf for an American werewolf in London.
I love trash pandas.
It's not transparent, it's a werewolf.
Looks like you interrupted him digging through the dumpster for his dinner.
Werewolf.
And he comes out to attack.
It's a werewolf.
That's what the picture.
A werewolf.
That's yeah.
Werewolf.
Mm-hmm. Carol Colors asks, they let you in the building after stealing staples from Staples?
I never worked there. I didn't steal staples. You're all lying.
There
You're
was
trying,
no proof, Carol. There was no proof that he committed that act.
you're trying to ruin my business. All you.
Uh-huh. Bacoons.
Boons and boons.
Bacoons. I love it. What about raboons?
Raboons. Back. I can't believe.
Coons and Boons coming soon from Duck Boy Comics. That's right, Carol. Get your Coons and Boons here. That's a good title.
Probably.
Yeah. I know a few trailer parks that would go around. How do you say that?
Manamaki.
Monomachus. That's what you call him. Monomachus says, and raccoons. That's right, coonies. Oh, wait. We need to do a parody of the Goonies, but with raccoons and call it the Coonies. No? Anybody? Yeah, I didn't think that was good either. KSS says, I was going to pay $10K for the baboon, but since it's not a baboon, not interested. Oh, our loss. Hey, baby, you should just go with the chat.
The chat don't hate. The chat hate me.
You could be $10,000 richer.
They were never serious.
Monomachus would like to contribute were raccoon. You know, a werewolf rat raccoon mix would be an interesting bit. KSS wants to see the Cyclopean.
I just showed you the Cyclopean. I just showed it. Here it is Cyclopean from from my comic link, which is pinned to the chat here. And here is my drawing of it, my own little distinct drawing of it.
You're done drawing?
I am.
You don't need me anymore?
No, I think I'm good.
Bye.
Thank you, Lady Shadowban, for reading.
You're
Even though
welcome.
this chat
Sorry
was...
if it wasn't as energetic. I feel drained for some reason.
Feeling so, go easy on your scalpel, Lasma. You're rubbing it away. I can't. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. Oh, Java says I hate D words. Good job. I'm glad you hate D words. We hate you. We hate you. That's why you're in the ban zone. You stay there.
I hate D words too.
Timbo says, to be fair, Java hates. Oh, I don't care who he hates. I hate him. I hate him. Greg Gorman says, I don't hate you. Because you're a good person, Greg Gorman. You're a good person. Jabba's, I hate people who draw D words. Well, that's a you problem. That's a you problem. I'm sorry, but that's a you problem. But if you hate people that draw D words, here, enjoy my drawing of the Great Cyclopean. There you go. Great Cyclopean for you. Okay, that's for you, Jabbage. That's for you. There you go. Kizzy says, I'm self-employed, Elizabeth. I can take all the stables I want. I'm rich. I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you. You have no clue how happy I am for you. You're amazingly a gifted person at making me happy. This is why I drink water because I have to keep drinking, and if I drink anything but water, I will be a wreck. And you people want that. You want to be a wreck on stream, but ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen ever. Never knew again. Mm, 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 mm. Ah, a nice ice cold water. I'll be getting brain freeze any second now, but it's all worth it to forget for a few minutes the hell you guys put me through, and whatever shenanigans you're trying to set up here. So yes, Kizzy, Java hates car barks. By the way, um, I had to stock up on more of my Donald Duck Scrooge McDuck books. The hardcover ones are beautifully selected. I love those books, so I gotta get more of those. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, real quick, Lady Shadowman has one more thing to say. Hit the like button, please. Thank you.
Hit the like button because that'll help with the algorithm. Yes.
No, they need to hit the like button because I asked.
Yes.
It's for me. It's not for you. It's for me. It makes me happy. Yes.
Yes.
Since you won't listen to me, someone will.
I do listen.
No, you don't.
I do, but they have to interrupt every time.
Play in the chat for everything.
They do. They come and interrupt and divide the community. Stop it, dividing the community. Anyway, it's 10:11. Um, I streamed for it's been almost 2 hours. Not full 2 hours, but it's almost there. Actually, oh, I see on the OBS in the bottom. It gives me the exact time. So I've been streaming for an hour and 49 minutes and 33 seconds. Yeah. Hmm. So I've been doing a good job of keeping most of these streams under 2 hours. Sometimes I'll go three if I'm drawing. Kirk Valley says, to be fair, hitting the dislike button helps with the algorithm too. It does. Absolutely.
No, that's the opposite of what would make me happy.
Well, yeah, it's about what makes her happy. She wants to like, not dislike. So there you go. Yeah. Okay. Kisby says, Elizabeth loves Carl Barks. I knew it. I knew Elizabeth was a filthy communist. I'm Monty. Carl Barks, not Karl Marx. Just saying. It's a comic book show. Get with the program. I want to hit the end button, but you people making me. You wanted me to be easy to just hit it and not want to do it, not want to end it. You just made me want to hit the end button. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I want to end it, but you people want to get the victory that badly, that badly. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. So you can forget it. You could absolutely forget it. I just gonna see the chat go up and fast and up and upper and uppity and faster and fastest. But I ain't read every single one because I'm just not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Still there. Absolutely there. No, the end button. See, not the N word button. I see what you try to do there, but no, I ain't gonna read it. I ain't gonna read it. So it's there. I can't fight all these battles. Now you guys are goring again. I can't. I have to think about my health right now. I gotta be healthy for Saturday for CCon. Gotta be healthy for Saturday. Be healthy for Saturday.
Oh.
I can't fight all these battles in the chat.
So you said you had to be up before 7. I was like, don't you be doing that to me on a Friday. No. No.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. You guys are just not.
I'm gonna smack you with a spatula.
You guys are not listening, and I'm just crumbling right now. So I'm gonna end the stream. I'm completely drained because you know You just can't. So maybe one day you guys will appreciate what I do. Maybe one day. It probably won't be today. Probably won't be on any day that I'm reading. But one day you'll appreciate it. One day. Maybe I'll stream one more time before Saturday. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Actually, no, because tomorrow evening, I know I won't be available tomorrow evening, so not gonna happen. You want nothing, Jabba. You want nothing. You want absolutely nothing. Like, why do you think you could just type in caps and that's how that solidifies your win? No, it doesn't solidify nothing. Yes, Plunge, you could begin your intros right now because I'm gonna hit the outro button. He's gonna stream in a few minutes, so well, this is the opportunity for him to actually shill his chat in the chat right now. As I hit the end button, Plunge Comics has an opportunity to tell you people to go to his chat right now, to go to stream right now, and we can all go there, hang out in the chat, and see what he can do. So I'm gonna give it over to Plunge Comics because I'm spent. So
Look, Plunge. Can I throw this apple in there?
no, please, I have to end.
I can't throw fruit on behalf of the chat.
Phil and someone said I wasn't gonna be busy working at a record show in North New Jersey. I might have just attended the con. I just might have attended the con. Just as well. Just as well. I no longer have the strength anymore. I don't have the strength anymore.
Run away, without a trace, no one to replace. But tonight is the race we're running, always running. Hide away, no one to blame for the choices we make. But tonight is the night we're trying, at least we're trying. Time will tell where the story goes.